Alright, we are on the stream today. Today we are going to be talking about the future plans for my farming career, and not really my farming career, but like the way I want to lead my farm in the future. We're going to be talking about that today. Yeah, sorry for the late start for this because like I was busy. I was out doing the chickens. Welcome to the chat, the seventh son. Welcome to the chat, everybody. Hope y'all are having a good day. I'm having a pretty I don't know how you would say this. Hello and welcome to the chat, Rebecca, touched by Yarn. That's actually a new viewer. I'm gonna welcome to the chat. Hang on. I haven't yet checked out your channel, but I just subscribed, so yeah. Alright, I just subscribed to your channel. Alright, let's start the stream. I know I usually don't stream on Sundays. Usually I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but you know what? I'm thinking about doing this since I was over on Microfarmer stream yesterday. It was a pretty fun stream. Not yesterday, the day before. Pretty fun stream. I recommend you watch the replay of that stream. But when I was watching it, like I noticed like I came back later that night and I noticed it had like 1.6 thousand views. I'm like, okay, I need to hop in on this since like I noticed like with like here, let me show you my last live stream. I did this like a couple of. Let me show you. So. Alright, so I'm gonna show you. Since like they just really quickly like blow like right up. Usually it like hang on, entire screen now. Usually it takes a good amount of time to like for like your streams to just like blow up. But this one right here, Thursday Night Live discussion. If you look at this, this is actually like 600 a couple days ago. 822. This thing like literally just like all of a sudden blows up. And here, let me show you one of my bigger ones. Let me look for that. That's not how you spell that. Oh my god. Of course I spell it incorrectly. Alright, so this one right here took me. It literally took like a good day to actually like reach its target audience for that one. But that one, it literally just blew up like right the second that happened. What kind of duck is it? That's a cayuga. I have ducks. I have a cayuga duck and I have a rowan duck. Both of them, all of them are really good. They're really cute ducks, honestly. But the one that I use my profile picture, or not my profile picture right now, I just changed it to a picture of my chicken Rogue. But for the most part, the picture I use is this duck that you see right there. That duck, that is that's a cayuga duck. But my rowan duck, what the? You might have seen my rowan duck in other videos. And yeah, if y'all want to hop on, if any of y'all want to hop on the stream, the link is right here. I don't have it. I'm gonna pin that real quick. Please be sure to stay around on the stream because I'm gonna be talking about the future that I want on this farm. Since, well, I'm hoping to lead this farm in a certain direction where, yeah. So the first thing I want to talk about is what is wrong with this? Hang on. I will be right back. I believe that is done as of the latest. Something was wrong with my internet. I have a really slow internet connection. Yeah, I have a plaster. My walls are like plaster. They're like absolutely awful walls. Yeah, that's the one issue I have with my life is just plaster walls. I absolutely hate those. Good. All right. Is anybody in the chat right now? Hang on. There's something going on in the background. I need to mute. All right. That should be done at this point. Welcome to the chat. I wish I could pronounce your name. I have some extreme skill issues in my life. Like I literally can't pronounce like anything in my life. Sorry. I need to mute this so it doesn't echo. All right, good. I don't want to end the broadcast now. So I'm gonna be talking. Since there's 6 people on right now, I'm gonna be talking about the future plans of this farm. So we are currently trying our best to get rid of the horse nettle. And if you don't know what horse nettle is, if there's like one plant anywhere on your property, you're pretty much screwed. Because like if you like try to like do hay when you have like horse nettle, what's gonna happen is like it's just gonna spread everywhere. And whenever you bale hay and you realize this, it's gonna hurt if you step on it barefoot. But if you but even worse is when animals get it, it's super intoxicated with like really bad toxins and animals will not survive that. So it's nothing we want, but we have to get rid of all that before we can we can start to work on like the fences and run-in sheds and stuff like that that we're gonna need for our cows. Yeah, we're actually doing cows in I don't know, maybe like the spring of 24. So when will that be? That'll be in like a good old year and a half before we actually start to have cows come into the mix. But don't worry, in the spring of 24, I'll be sure to make a video if I haven't yet quit yet. But I'm hoping I haven't yet quit back in the spring of 24. But if I have, I might just arise back from the dead to make a video about the cows. But it's not only the cows that we're also getting. We actually have new chickens. And yeah, if you saw my short the other night, I actually made a short about the new chickens. Shot up to 100 views after like 10 minutes. That's the stuff that goes down with YouTube Shorts nowadays. So you see, when this all happens, um, so you see, we got the new chickens the other day, and basically what happened was Well, we had I remember hearing that there are two black copper Marin chickens that hatched, and one of them was in the process of hatching, and we've not really had any success with that too much, but that chicken miraculously survived, and I'm super blessed that that chicken did end up surviving. All three of them, they're doing just fine. And we actually have five chickens now located in the brooder. Wish I could show you, but I am on my computer, and unfortunately, this is a desktop, and I cannot move it around. And neither does the thing even have a web camera, because that's why I don't do face cam videos, anything like that. And yeah, we're also going to be getting pigs hopefully soon. Now, pigs, what they are, I'm pretty sure y'all know what pigs are, but they're probably going to be kept at like the edge of like our forest because like that's where like most of the stuff that would be like their like type of food would be there. A couple things we're not getting, like we're not getting stuff like goats, sheep. They're just too much work for us, and fortunately, I don't have the time and energy to work with goats and sheep and other types of livestock like that. I don't know about rabbits though, because currently we've had a pretty awful experience with them on our property. I'm not like talking about like pet rabbits. I'm talking about like those wild rabbits. They're always in the garden. They're completely like they're shredding our garden as we speak probably. So you know what? Once the stream ends, I'm probably gonna have to go out in the garden and see if they're there. And then basically what we're gonna do is we are going to, yeah, I don't know if we can get like that sort of stuff. But we could definitely do that. We're also possibly gonna get meat chickens. I don't know honestly because like I don't know how much work they would be, and I don't really think they'd be interesting for this type of content that I'm producing. You see, I produce like the exact polar opposite type of content. That would be like tons of work and maintenance, and that's just time I don't have in my life. I am a I'm I have like limited time. Like schooling starts up in like what like 73% of the way through the summer. So today is like so my first day of school is the 1st of September. So yeah, we're like 75% of the way through the summer at this point, and yeah, I'm not too pleased about that. This summer's going by too quickly at this point because like imagine like I really don't want to go back. I finally almost have like that like almost like book of like math that book of maths that I said I had a couple months ago, like a month ago or so. I finally got that like almost complete. Just need to do like a couple more, and then after that, yeah, I had to do some more work, and then I will be able to go off to schooling on the 1st of September. That might mean that that'll be the demise of my channel. I will basically be like killing everything about my channel. Like I'm basically gonna take like a shotgun and just like shoot right through my subscribers count and like not like that, but like shoot right through my daily upload schedule. And yeah, I'm gonna have to pre-film like 40 videos, and unfortunately, I only have like what? Let me check. How much storage space do I have left on my computer? 157, and unfortunately, I don't know if the videos that I plan on producing for like filler videos can't really be like on a 157 that I currently have free. So far, my channel's actually wasted about like I've deleted tons of my video files because my channel combined after doing all the maths for that stuff is about 523 gigabytes worth of videos. That's just taking the 10-hour live stream I did back in like late June of no, early June of 2021. Absolutely nobody that watches my videos now was there back then, but a couple people were, and those people are the OGs for this channel. Most of y'all were actually came in from the extreme snow so deep it buried my chickens video. I'm pretty sure some of y'all might even remember that video. Tons of people actually came in through the Tons of people actually came in through this video right here. And I don't know how many of y'all have seen this video, but it is starting to shoot up in views again. If you look at this, a lot of people came in from this video. I mean, like, look at this. It's literally continuously, like blowing up. I mean, like, seriously. Anyways, yeah. Oh, my mouse is having a seizure right now. Yeah, my mouse has been having a lot of seizures lately. I think it might be time for a new one. I think I should really, like, upgrade, like, my whole, like, setup. But you know what? That's besides the point because, yeah, some other stuff we're actually working around on the farm. It's absolutely nothing right now. I'm actually gonna be doing a chicken coop build, hopefully like starting like next week or so, or maybe even late this week. Hopefully, the chicken coop build will be probably published in like early September, maybe even in October as like a filler video, because that's when you're like, all right, this is like everything's here now. It's just like the most awful feeling anybody could honestly wish for. My desk is a mess, and that's what I need to clean up after this. After the stream, I'll definitely be cleaning out my desk. So anybody in the chat that I can, talk to, do like a Q&A, and if anybody has StreamYard and wants to hop on, the link is currently on screen. I really need to upgrade my vocal cords. My chair's making. I might even need a new chair because this chair that I use is like falling apart as we speak. It's lost like 75% of its comfortableness, which isn't even a word. It used to have like beautiful used to look absolutely stunning, but now it looks absolutely awful. So I think my next chair will probably be like one of those like high class gaming chairs that are like how much money are they? About $110. That's a lot of money. And unfortunately, this money I don't have. So you know what? Y'all subscribe to my channel. So that way I can hit monetization. Currently, I'm gonna show you my monetization screen real quick. So I'm gonna show you what my monetization looks like. Down. So, so right now I want to say about like 20% of the way there. So you see, I have all this set, but this too. This is where I need to actually like actually like speed up my game because this is stuff that'll probably like never reach in my lifetime. Like maybe 1,000 subscribers. Let's see when will I reach that. It appears as if I'll reach 1,000 sometime in like 10 months. I highly doubt that, but if I reach 21,000 in 5 years, I think that'll be pretty decent. So get me to 21,000 in 5 years. And yeah, then I'll be very happy. Y'all should continuously like watch my videos because that helps me out a lot with the algorithm. These live streams they really do help me out in the algorithm. I'm trying my best to like upgrade like some of the software I have. Unfortunately, all I have to work with is Paint 3D and a very simple video editor. If there's one thing I wish I could get, it is Photoshop and Final Cut Pro. But Photoshop is like what, like $20 a month, and Final Cut is like $300. And yeah, I don't have that type of money. So you know what? I might get that for like 1K because like that's when I can actually like start to like get that stuff all set in and ready. So honestly, the type of stuff I really do want to see on this channel is stuff like that. Something's wrong with my mic. Something really is actually wrong with my mic. Yep. All right. Yeah. Sorry if there's like noise in the background. My little siblings they are the noisiest morons that are out there. Like they will literally like make noise to the point where like I literally can't even concentrate. Like imagine like you're just chilling, maybe like I'm gonna be dropping a video hopefully like at like 6 or 7 today about growing blueberries. I'm just reading off of my list of videos I've scheduled. I have them all scheduled until the 28th of August. That's how planned out I am with these videos because I have them all planned out until the 28th. That will take a little bit of time to do. But you know what? It'll all be worth it in the end. We'll have to agree with that. It'll all be worth it in the end. I'm actually like marking some of the stuff I have here with like. I'm actually marking some of the stuff like I have like on the 11th I was supposed to do like how much land like you need for like livestock, but unfortunately I was out of the house for most of the day, so I swapped it with SHT, which is a short, and if I just swapped the video altogether, just like scrapped it, it would be SW with an X next to it. What kind of breeds of chickens do you have? I don't have any chickens. That's a good question. So in our pet flock we have a couple breeds. So we have Easter eggers. Hang on, I'm gonna share my screen so I can show you what each of them look like. So that way I can make it a little bit more obvious for you. So I in the pet flock I have Easter eggers in the pet flock. They look like this. They come in a huge variety. Like you can have chickens that look like this. You have chickens that look like this. This looks like gold fighter. You have chickens that look like this. Yeah, that Easter eggers are just a huge variety of chickens. Then you have I'm gonna see if I can find that. What was that? I also have barred. I also have barred rocks or barred Plymouth rocks or whatever y'all people like to call them. They look like this. And they're honestly pretty cool. I'm actually gonna be dropping a video from the 18th, 19th, and 20th, and you can't forget about the 23rd. Those are going to be the videos where I talk about like different breeds of chickens, their advantages. I also have Buff Orpingtons. This is what they look like, and then I also have Green Queen chickens. They're honestly like very similar to Easter eggers. They're honestly just like a I don't know if they're like a brand type of chicken, but that's what you get when you mix like 45 different breeds of chickens. I also have black copper marins, which look like this, and they lay these cool eggs. They're I actually have a rooster of these that looks like this, similar to this at least. This almost exactly looks like him, except he doesn't have the fur that you see on like the bottom of his legs, because unfortunately our chickens are bunch of morons and they absolutely like destroy 'em. This is what the chicks of the black copper marin look like. They actually have a pretty decent sized comb, so yeah, don't be alarmed if like they have like combs at like a really young age. I saw your message, but I have to wait like a minute for it to pop up so I can highlight it on stream and then. Alright. Do you have any Rhode Island Reds? No, I do not have any Rhode Island Reds. The type of like the flow of like the our farm just like it's not like suitable for Rhode Island Reds. I just don't know a lot about them. It's not like our type of chickens. I might get them in the future. You know, just like I might like for 10,000 subs on this channel, I might get Indian runner ducks, but they're just like not like the type of chickens that like you kind of want. They're like flighty chickens, like I like flighty chickens, but they're just not like the friendliest breed of chicken. Not like we want very friendly breeds of chickens. It's just like a matter of like our knowledge and like what type of chickens are sort of up our alley and stuff like that. That's honestly how we determine like what breeds of chickens will be the best for us. I bet Rhode Island Reds would be similar to our chickens if we like put them out in the pet flock, give them all like the attention that they get. Because our pet flock of chickens are honestly like the type of chickens they run up to. And one of those chickens in specific, one of them named Lovey. Like I'm like on like the wall. Don't ask where that name comes from. That's what happens when you let a 5-year-old name chickens. So I will. That was me. I'm not 5. That was one of my younger siblings back in 2020. So basically, what happened was like I was on the wall, and this chicken just decided to come up and follow me everywhere I went. You know, that's honestly like how it went down. Yeah. How long have I been streaming for? 6 minutes? I doubt that. Hang on. Yeah, 24 minutes, just like that. Anyways, you know what? I need to take a break from this for like, I don't know, like maybe like 2 or 3 minutes. So y'all, I'd recommend like maybe like coming out of the stream and then coming back in, maybe like set like a timer for like 2 or 3 minutes. I have to go for like 2 or 3 minutes. I need to get like a drink because like I've been like wasting all my energy on this. Yeah, just a pro tip, don't let a 5-year-old name chickens, or you'll end up with names such as Lovey or some name like I don't know, the name Abro. I don't know where that name came from. It was an absolutely awful choice of name, but yeah. I will be right back to get like a drink or something. Anyway, come back in like a few minutes or so. Alright, I am back. I forgot to put the thing on loop. Forgot to put the damn thing on loop. But you know what? We are back on the stream. I really need to learn how to like put like, this thing on loop, honestly. Alright, so we are back right now. And yeah, well, let's continue left leaving. So, any other questions you can drop in the chat? So, do y'all have any other questions? Something you can let's just like drop in like the chat so I can respond to it because I don't know. I just needed something to respond to in the chat. Like questions, maybe like what type of ducks do you have? Like, do you plan on getting name a farm animal in the future, and if you do, like, when do you think you'll get it? Oh my god, that. Please, I'm trying to. Oh my god. Sorry about that. I really wish my little siblings would be much quieter, but unfortunately they are not, so I'm gonna have to live with it. It's the hostile conditions of living in a house with three other people that are all younger than you by like 3+ years, honestly. They are all annoying. Oh my god, that is some rough language being used in there. I'm going to pretend like I'm not hearing anything right now, and I'm just gonna keep back up with the stream. Anyways, any questions? I actually have some plan. Now, I forgot to talk about the garden. My God. So the garden is currently actually like starting like on like a downhill trend. We're almost actually in an extreme drought at this point, which is not a good thing. An extreme drought that's an absolutely awful thing to be in. It's to the point where I'm like, okay, if it rains, I'm gonna be relieved because well, the rain it's absolutely awful for us. Like, we aren't getting any rain at this point. This is almost very similar to 2020, except maybe even the slightest bit worse. There's dead grass all over our yard. The grass is like completely dead out there. Not only is there dead grass, but there's also like I don't know what you call it, like there's dead grass. The plants are dying, and I'm honestly thinking that we're probably gonna rip them out in like late September or early October, like as per usual. But we're probably gonna stop like watering them by like the time like we get like last tomato. And yeah, an update on the rogue tomato plants that are currently like where the chickens used to be. They are still there. They are actually producing their first tomatoes. I'm thinking about dropping a short maybe in like a week or so about the rogue tomatoes. First tomato off like the rogue tomato plants because the rogue tomato plants they are pretty rogue if you know what I mean. Yeah, rogue tomato plants. I call them after I named them after my chicken Rogue since well that chicken is one of my favorites. And that's even my profile picture if you're on my channel right now. It's Rogue, not the duck. That's what the duck. Not. If you think I just said the F word, you'd be completely wrong. What the duck is the actual name because that's what you get auto corrected to whenever you're texting the F word to somebody. I would say it, but I probably not be able to say it like really like frequently or something like that. Have you ever grown turkeys? No, I haven't. There are some wild turkeys on this property, but we do not have turkeys. And I don't know if we might. I don't know if we will or not, but it looks like turkeys might have like the sort of like like the type of skill set, like, oh my god, we just don't like have like the skill set and time for like turkeys at the moment. We might, but we don't at the current as of our current status. We might. In fact, I might even get them if like my channel becomes like pretty consistent in stuff, but you know. But currently we do not have turkeys, and I haven't. But if you do count like stuff like we do have like turkeys up in like the fields. In fact, we have them in a pretty big abundance. Like I can actually like go out to like one of like our tree stands out in the forest. Yeah, like our property, we bought it came with like 20 different tree stands scattered across the property. None of them were there by us, but like I could like go up in like the tree stands, and then like sit there, and then like after like maybe like 5 or 10 minutes, then like a turkey will come, and then like a whole like flock of other turkeys. I was up in the tree stand like the other day looking at the wildlife. You know, I might even go up there and film like another video on the wildlife, check to see what we have out there. And I will always see turkeys. As long as you're quiet and still, you'll be able to see them out in the wild. And yeah, they used to be really prominent because we actually had a brook. Keyword there, had a brook. It was pretty fast moving until this beaver decided it would be a funny idea to build a beaver dam, okay, around the waterfall that goes right onto the stream, and then that just stopped the flow of the water before we were even in the drought, and the drought just made it 30, 40 times worse than it actually was, to the point where now like there's absolutely no water there. Like it's just like a swamp. I might actually make a video about that if it like just like completely runs dry. But that might be the end story of the stream out in our backyard. That's what we used to have, like tons of animals down there. In the winter, like if it like snowed, like I would go down there to check and see like what's down there, and then I like see like animal footprints, turkey footprints. You have turkey footprints, you have like coyote footprints and other stuff like that. Yeah. All right. I just have a quick question for the chat. When should I go live on Tuesday and Thursday? Those are Trivia Tuesday and not Trivia Tuesday. Not the other Trivia Tuesday. What the hell? Trivia Tuesday and Thursday night live discussion. I need a better time. I need a better name for that. But do you have like any like good times like I should go live? Like should I go live at like 4:30? Should I go live at 7 in the morning? No, I'm not going live at 7 in the morning. I am probably still asleep at 7 in the morning. Since it's summer, I wake up at like 11 o'clock. It's just my laziness. Just like saying like, oh, you can't get up at 7 in the morning. I I could do the earliest is noon. The latest I can do is 10. I really can't do anything past like 10:30 because after 10:30, I'm pretty tired. I just want to end my day. You know what? Any time frame that you like to see like me like go live at, like I'll be at like 2:30, 3:30. So anything from noon to 10 is the time frame I'm looking to see. And any other like suggestions, I'm actually if any of y'all have like notifications on, I'd recommend, because later today I'll be dropping a video about blueberries. So you know what, I'd recommend you do that. All right. Let's get on with this. All right. I really don't know what else to talk about in the stream, but you know, I'm just gonna let the chat control the rest of the stream. Like, what should we talk about like next? Like, you know what? Let's check in. How was your day then so far? I usually do this at the start of all of my streams. Like, I'm just curious to know, like, how was your day? Was it like an A tier day? Was it an F tier day? Was it an absolutely awful day? Like you'd rate 1 star worst day ever? Welcome to the chat. Hands in the dirt. Hope you're having a good day today. My day's been going pretty uneventful. I'm glad you were able to find time in your day to hop onto the stream. Your pond went dry. Ooh, that's absolutely awful. I feel sorry for y'all. Like y'all like out and like hang on. I'm gonna show you like the drought monitor real quick. So share screen. Just gonna click entire screen. So I'm gonna show you all the drought monitor. So if y'all like, hang on, once this thing loads. So if y'all look out here, I feel absolutely awful for y'all out here and y'all over here, especially when you're in like Massachusetts, Southern Rhode Island. That's where the absolutely worst conditions are. And then out here, it's even worse. It's if your pond goes dry, I'm not even that surprised because like it's just absolutely awful out there. I feel sorry for y'all that I just are like losing like water as we speak. It's like historic drought conditions out there. Yeah, we lost our brook. I don't know if it's even lost because it would have still been running to this day as long as that beaver didn't come and like just like completely like just like build the beaver dam. I live in New England. That's all I'm gonna say. And I am in the like bullseye of this drought. It's awful. I'm just gonna say I live in New England. But we are in the bullseye of this drought. It's awful. Oh my god, my siblings are so loud right now. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm new. Eastern time zone. Yeah, I'm also in the Eastern time zone. The afternoon is better than the evening. Yeah, same here. And it's also oh yeah. Welcome
What's going on, man?
hello hands in the dirt. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah. What we talking about?
So currently there is a drought going on. We were talking about future plans for my farm and yeah, there we were talking about like the plans for for my farm and we were talking about like how like my water went dry, the water out there went dry. You know, it's just been kind of entertaining to watch unfold.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been doing that, man. But I got some air layers off of some of my fruit trees today and yesterday, and I posted a video about that today. But other than that, just trying to prepare my garden for the fall and take care of what I still got in the garden now.
Nice. We I don't know if we can even have a fall garden up here in 6A because like it just gets like so awfully cold up here in the winter. Like
Yeah.
like it can get as low as like -10 here in the winter. I don't know about y'all down in Georgia, but it gets like to like -10 here in the winter sometimes.
No, we don't get that. It gets
Yeah.
cold. What's cold to us now? But -10, no, my math don't even go that far. Uh-uh.
Yeah.
No, sir. So other than that, what's been going on, man?
So we so I was in the garden the other day and I got my first blueberry out of the garden. I don't know if that's good or not because this is really late for like the first blueberry, but they're only
Yeah.
like 2 years old. I expect like more in the future.
Yeah, yeah. I did get some blueberries, but I didn't get to eat many because of the stupid squirrels. Yeah.
There are squirrels everywhere up here in not 5B, 6A. There's squirrels like absolutely everywhere. Not only that, but there's like rabbits everywhere. We have problems with the groundhogs. We have like I want to say like 7 or 8 groundhogs on our property. And then we have other stuff such as like the squash beetles, the potato beetles. They all just come and just like absolutely like disturb the process of like gardening and
Wow.
they're just awful.
Yeah. I don't have any groundhogs, thank goodness. But if I
Yeah.
did, I'll be eradicating those bad boys.
Yeah, they are not only that, but like if y'all like have like larger like plots like land and like these like morons just like dig like holes into the ground and like you're like driving your tractor there, like y'all have like any tractors there. What's gonna happen is you're just gonna like fall right into that and that would be absolutely awful. I would feel bad for anybody that had to end their that had like their life cut short because of like groundhogs. That
Yeah.
so I'd be very careful if you like see any groundhogs.
Yeah.
We are trying our best to make sure like we eradicate them, but it's been a hard job
Yeah, it's
finding
a
them and
process. Yeah. What's going on, Cheryl Faulkner? How are you?
welcome to the chat.
Let me who else we got in here? Susanna Goulet. Am I pronouncing that right? Rebecca. Let me hey the chicken, let me make a quick phone call. I'm gonna pop right back up.
Alright,
I'm gonna do a
see you
quick
then.
little phone call. All right.
Alright, yeah. He's just making a phone call. He'll be back in like a minute or two. All right, y'all. All right. Sorry about that. There's some absolute chaos going on in the background right now. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until he pops back up on the stream to continue talking about like the garden. But yeah, I'm just gonna like ask a question. I'm gonna see if any of y'all can like answer this because I saw this on like my zucchini the other day. Like I was just chilling out in the garden, getting ready to harvest stuff, and then like I was out on the zucchini. Nice, man. But I was outside in like the zucchini and I saw this like yellow beetle. I don't know like if it's like a beetle or not, but it was a fluffy yellow beetle and it was chewing away at the stalk of not like the stalk like the zucchini, but like the stalk of like the leaf. It's the stem. Why can I not even talk? But it was just chewing away at the stem. Why am I?
What up, the chicken?
Welcome to the chat, Micro Farmer.
What's up?
You having a good day?
Good. I'm having a great day. I was doing some things out there, man.
Yeah.
Trimming, trimming some of my good old funny weed. Go ahead. How everything going with you, bro?
There was like that we've been I don't know how I can't talk. So, we were out in the garden. We got like I want to say like five five like baseball bat sized zucchinis. Those things are huge. They can get like 3 feet long, but like we decided to like cut them like at like I want to say like 8 or 9 inches. Those things are huge, and they are. I can't wait to make some nice zucchini bread out of that stuff. And then we also got my first blueberry of the year. They're not doing too good because of the drought. We're in an extreme drought right now. We're not like in an absolutely awful drought right now.
Yeah, y'all got it better than us. If nobody know, me and the chickens in Connecticut.
Yeah, and it's like an awful drought here in like the northwestern part of the state. It's awful up here, absolutely awful. And
Yeah.
not only that, but like not only is it absolutely like awful, like drought, it's like taking a toll on the garden. Our grass is dead absolutely like everywhere. Like if I look out the window, I want to say about 90% of the grass I see is just like brown, and usually it's not brown until like November up here in 6A. And then most of the plants like I can literally like be like on like the wall and I'll see like thorn bushes. They're like that color. Like everything's dead to the point where I can literally like grab onto the bush and not have to worry about like cutting my hand. It's just that dry right now. And not only that, but like we have like 2 wells at our house. We have one of them in our backyard. The other one's like 450 feet. The other one is in our basement. It's about 13 feet. and that one holds like what, like almost 1,000 gallons of water at its usual, but there's only like 75 gallons in it right now. It's so dry out here right now. I just wish it was like, I just wish it would rain, honestly.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. What, next week?
Yeah, I'm gonna check. Hopefully it'll rain soon, because if it doesn't, that'll be awful.
Yeah.
If we don't get like any more rain like in like the next couple of weeks, then it's gonna get so dry. Yeah, it looks like it'll rain next week a little bit up here, like maybe like half an inch or so.
The chicken, are you in the rural area, like a rural area more so?
Yeah, we're in a town of like 3,500 people. Yeah, we're in like a much more like rural area up here in northwestern portion of the state.
Man, go get you a 4-wheeler or a 3-wheeler, man, and put you a ISV token.
Yeah, we're in like a much more like rural area up here in northwestern portion.
Man, go get you a 4-wheeler or a 3-wheeler, man, and put you a ISV token.
Yeah, we're in like a much more like rural area.
You got something playing? You got
Oh
something playing?
no, that is.
Oh, that's you.
That is so echoing over here. It is echoing like crazy over here right now.
Okay, that was me.
Uh,
It was open on my desktop. I'm like, where's that coming from? My phone is off. The chicken. Okay, we here now. The chicken. I got my man home.
All right. Yeah, Miss Cheryl, how you doing? Suzanne, how you doing? Yeah, thank you for showing up.
Welcome to the
OCD-ish
chat.
chick.
Welcome to the chat, OCD-ish chick.
Yeah, we finna talk about puberty. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then,
yeah.
yeah, we're here to talk about like the future of like what we're like planning to do in like the future, like what we're planning to grow. You know, like maybe like doing like an update on like how like our garden is.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got a great garden, man. You got a great garden.
I wish it was still great, but like bugs and the groundhog and the rabbits, not like the type of rabbits like you have. Like you have like those. You have you don't have like those wild rabbits that will absolutely just like come in and like decimate your garden.
jackrabbits. They call
You
them
have like those like
jackrabbits.
more like tame rabbits. Our rabbits that we have over here, they're not like pet rabbits, but they're always like really like their population is always like booming down like near like the we have 2 flocks of chickens. We have our pet flock and our farm flock. They're always booming down by the farm flock, and they were most likely the reason why we had that awful fox attack back in late April, because like they're always down there. They're just like creating like havoc, and not only that, but they're also attracting like beetles and other stuff like that into our garden.
Wow. Yeah. What you said,
Yeah.
rabbits? What? You said rabbits attract beetles?
Some of them do.
Oh, shit.
Some of them.
I'm learning something today on that one.
As well, I don't know if like domesticated rabbits do that, but like non-domesticated rabbits like we have out here, they are like awful.
You got a
they
dog?
come out and, like,
You have a dog?
Yeah, we have 2 actually. We have
Man, listen,
a
you go,
lab
you go out there with a pellet gun, man. You take a couple of rabbits out and cook those rabbits right on the outdoor grill, man. I mean, on the outdoor. Listen, man, I done got 7 squirrels last year, man.
squirrels.
Playing around.
Squirrels, they don't like cause as big of a problem in the garden as I thought they would, but like the actual problem with the squirrels in our garden is like not like our garden, like they're our main concern like with the garden. They're like our main concern with the noise issues. Like our dogs, like they've been absolutely loud since like the squirrels have always been out in like our backyard, and they're just too loud for me, honestly. Like imagine like I'm just like sitting down, you know, like about to like put like together like a video, and like I just put on my headphones, you know, get ready to record everything, and then like those dogs, they just start barking. I'm like, what is it now? Is it like a fox? Is it a coyote? Because they barked at stuff like that, and I'm like, okay, I need to get out there. I need to like check and see what it is, and check and see if the chickens are safe, make sure like everybody's there, and then like once they're away, I have to like count all the chickens, make sure they're all there. Yeah, it's just like absolutely. It's like
I don't know if you a hug tree. I know you're a cusser, but you a hug tree. I'd have went out there with a pellet gun. I'd have took out a couple of rabbits, a couple of squirrels, and they would have been dog food. You'd have saved you a bunch of money on dog food this year, man.
Yeah.
No, the chicken is a vegetarian. Yeah, I'm kidding.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
really. Not really.
He said, "Not really." I'm joking.
Man,
So-
listen, you got to depopulate some of them rabbits and them squirrels. And I'm telling you, your dogs will love them, man. Just go and skin them and throw them right on the open fire, like where you have the open pit to burn your wood.
Yeah,
Man, you just put a couple of metal spigots, like a metal stick,
yeah.
lean across there, man. You don't even got to do salt and pepper. The dog gonna love it. You
Don't
might not
care.
like it.
Yeah. Now, down one man, I got some country friends. You don't have to worry about feeding the dog because they gonna eat them. They hunt them every year. They hunt wild rabbits, and yeah, they taste pretty good. I've had them pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't want to eat them, just because I'm gonna tell you something about animals, man. Like the squirrels, when I caught 7 last year, it's just one squirrel. I'm not even naming her or him because he's about to get up out of here by October. But yeah, he been eating my pears, man. I seen him. He grab a pear and he taking it to his house to whatever, eat at home. Coming with a shopping stop bag. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like a bag.
Yeah, we have like we used to have like all those like tree. We used to have like a sort of like an orchard outside, and those were all like the squirrels. Like we didn't really have any interest in like an orchard because this is the first year we were here. We were still getting used to like the land. We were still getting used to everything that was here. We were just like mowing down the property, seeing like what's there and what's not there. And then like there was like these trees, and like one of them had like plum on it, and there were like crab apples. There was I think a pear tree, and I was thinking about getting like one of those plums and trying one, but the squirrels got to them first, and that was it for the orchard because now the trees have just been like absolutely like smothered to death by like the vines, and then right behind those vines is where our flock of chickens are. They've been loving that area. There's so many weeds over there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We also have like a broody chicken in that flock right now. It doesn't have like a name. But we did once have a chicken. I named it Buffy the BITCH player. I'd rather not say that word honestly because like I've like once like said like swear words like a really like high like thing, and then like my video got like age restricted, and I really didn't want to have to deal with that again.
Don't let up now the chicken.
Yeah, and then like what happened was like basically Buffy the bee layer. She would always like come out of like the yard, she would like fly over the fence or maybe go around, and she would like find like this nice like rock area, and we were always wondering like where the chickens were, and that chicken was laying. Like we were always wondering like why there was like a buff out of the box, why was there a buff like over here, and like I would always go over there, and I'd realize that there's a chicken there. She wouldn't scream at me.
So what you want to check? You on what? 2 acres, 3 acres?
26 acres.
26 acres. Man, you know how many deer, boy, I have a deer stand every acre.
We have, I think, like 7 deer stands, maybe 6. We didn't put up any of them. They came with the property, and I used that to go out there, check out the local wildlife, and see how everything's there. There used to be tons of local wildlife until, well, like we lost our entire brook, and now there's absolutely nothing over there. It's just like a bunch of trees, a bunch of dead trees and dead plants. It's
you lost your brook? Your brook dried up, you say?
Yeah, we had like a stream that would like border like the stream. We own part of the stream, and then on the other side of the stream there would be like our neighbor's property. But unfortunately, that stream has like there was like a beaver that decided it would be a funny idea to just like build like a dam there, and that beaver, when it like built like a dam, like it would just like stop like the water flow from coming through. And now there's absolutely no water flow there. And then with the drought, it just dried everything up even more.
Oh, that's a video for you. The chicken go up there with a damn axe.
Blow that daggone beaver.
Yeah, go there with an axe and bust that damn open, man.
Go up there with your tractor and a chain and hook it to that wood and just start pulling.
I really wish I could, but like the beaver dam is not on my property. It's on like the other side of the road, and we don't own that property.
Okay, then this right here, this called for a night. You know what I'm saying?
Night operation.
This little night operation right here. I got to get water back on my property. Have y'all talked to the neighbor?
Yeah, I don't know if they took note of like the beaver dam or not, but it's definitely been causing a lot of dry. Yeah, and not only is it the beaver dam like causing like a bunch of like dry up, it's also like causing like the water like whenever it like rains to like just like overflow into their property, and it's just causing I'd be in the car, like not like me driving, but like my parents would be driving down the road. I look out the window and there's just water there after the storm, and I'd be like, well, a beaver did that.
Oh, you
And I-
should go knock on the neighbor's door, leave a note in their mailbox and say, hey, listen, you don't mind me, we're losing water because the beaver done dammed up the water. So
On y'all property, yeah.
you know, I mean, if they tell you get off their property, then you cuss like you normally do. Motherfucker.
Blinkety blink, raggedy blink blink, beaver blink blink, damn.
Yeah, this chick, I heard that. I laughed so hard about that, bro.
I never saw that.
You never saw it?
I still need to catch up on that.
Oh man, that's funny to me.
Yeah, Garden State Gardner was shouting you out.
He was giving you a shout out.
Yeah, he put one of your videos up, man. You had one of them cussing videos. Hand Dirt, I didn't see it. Hand Dirt told me about it.
I saw it. I was crying, laughing. He's like, "Yeah, this young guy. He's, you know, he got a garden and he has chickens. Blah 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 blah." And as soon as he turned the video on, the chick was like, "Yeah, these motherfuckers. Blah blah blah."
Oh man, that's so funny.
It was so funny, man. That was hilarious. Man.
No,
I still remember those old days on my channel where like I would edit in like a really like awful video editor, so like I couldn't even like tell where like all the curse words were. So like I would just leave them there.
Yeah.
Those were like the old days. Like my voice was so high pitched then.
Some
My
of your
voice-
videos, if you edit all your curses, you only had a 1 minute video.
I have to watch mine too. You know, a lot of times when I'm videoing and something may happen, and I'll be like, "Mother blanket, God," you know, I'll say something, and when I go back to edit, I have to make sure that I take it out because I have been doing some playback, and there's a curse word in there. You know, it might be a B or something. You know, like "get your ass away." You know, I may say something like that, and I have to go in there and just try to cut that little piece out. You know what I'm saying? So I do a little cut right there just to cut that little piece out. You might see the video just bump a little bit. I got to check it out.
You know what I'm saying? You cannot be a Catholic or a Christian editing on YouTube. I'm cussing and it's gonna go right on in there with it. Everybody know if you hit your pause button, watch my videos. I ain't editing nothing. Get what you get. That's it.
I like sometimes like I don't even like sometimes like my video gets bumpy. It doesn't like mean like there's like a curse word directly there. Like sometimes like I'd like pause talking for a minute, try my best not to say a swear word there. Like sometimes like some of my videos are like live reactions. I'd be like, "Oh F," and then like I'd be like, "Oh F," and then like I would just like, and then I'd be like, "Oh," and then like there'd be like a 5-second cut there, and I'd have to cut that out. Welcome to the chat, Mr. Pumpkin. Hope you're having a good day.
Hey, Mr. What's going on? Yeah, man.
Those videos are authentic.
Man, that's what I'm talking about, man. I don't know if you don't get that much, man. Listen, you got it. I mean, you got a lot of people that admire you, man, because you got your game on. And a lot of people get offended for the cussing, man. But hey, listen,
Yeah.
they always assume, young kids don't cuss, but young kids cuss just as much as adults, man.
I told him I know.
I remember I was like, I remember being like 9 years old. I wouldn't even say a curse word. I remember snitching on people because they said frick. And then when I was 10, that was when I started that was when I actually started I once it all started over the summer. Like I just turned 10. This was like,
So you just
I don't even remember the summer.
So
I
nothing
I jammed my foot into my stone wall. I face planted on the ground. I was like, "Oh F," and that just started like a.
After that, you was addicted to cussing. Once you done stuck your foot in that rock, you see what I'm saying? You learn so much about the chicken. The chicken didn't cuss until you hit his damn foot or toe.
It is so. The chicken I
did that earlier
told
today,
many
too.
times and said a whole lot of swear words when I did it. In fact, I broke my pinky toe crawling behind my son when he was a baby, hit it on the end of the coffee table, broke it, and said probably every curse word there was with tears running out my eyes. So
now
That is
that's a
pretty
question.
normal.
Now, see, that's a trivia question for you, the chicken. When did the chicken start cussing? At 10 years old, when he had snubbed his toe on a rock wall. Not that he had a car accident or somebody stole his bicycle out in front of the 7-Eleven.
Yeah,
He's like, because he hit towing a rock.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to go out and put this on my community page that
Okay.
we're live with the chicken.
Yeah, you know what? Let me call some people. Let me make a few calls and see if I
Yeah,
get
man, let's get the
shout
chicken
you out.
live popping, man.
Oh, let me mute myself.
I went and got the Michael Farmer, and we got Nikki. Shout out to Nikki, but I don't have a lot of people's phone numbers. Sure don't. But we finna get the chicken popping over here. So when's your birthday, the chicken?
June 27th.
June 27th.
So it was like almost like 2
Just
months
turned
ago.
14 then.
Yeah, so my oldest son is June 29th. So y'all birthday is a couple days apart.
I
So
remember
you're
like
Cancer.
a lot of people in like my school, like their birthday is like June 26th or June 28th. I'm just like that one person like the middle, like just like right
Okay.
then. I'm like that one person right in the middle there.
Do you go to a large school, or is it, what size population is the school
about
that you attend?
500 or 600 people.
About 500, 600. Is that high school or middle school?
It's like a combined school.
Oh, it's high. It's a high school, junior high, and high school. Okay, yeah. I'm way back in the day here. Probably some parts of South Georgia. I'm sure it's probably still like that, but it definitely used to have that where you had junior high and high schools. Yeah, but the school that
Especially when you live in like these like smaller towns where like there's like so little kids. Like, what's the point of building like 3 different schools?
right. It's
kinda hard.
appropriate to the community. That makes sense.
Especially when you have like only like 3,500, 4,000 people in your town. It's just like right there. Like,
Yeah,
just like-
we had like 400 or 500 people per class. So 8th through 12th, each class had about 400 to 500 students per class at my school. So it's probably like 2,500 people at my school when I was in high school.
my average class is like 17 or 18 people in it.
Oh,
Not
you're
like-
talking about, in my classroom, we didn't have 500. I'm talking about the entire class. So the 8th grade class, 9th grade, 10th grade. Back then, my high school, Atlanta was weird. They had some high schools that started at 10th grade. It was all mixed all up because you got more than one.
Yeah, I'm working on.
You got more than one school system in Atlanta. You got Atlanta Public School System, then you got Fulton County School System. And kids cross back and forth, in between them. So my elementary school went to 7th grade. Some people elementary school just went to 5th grade. Some high schools started 8th grade. A lot of them started at 9th and 10th grade. It just was weird.
Yeah.
So when I was so little, when I got to school, I was so small, for my age. They thought that I was at the wrong school. But like, man, elementary school is that way. You're at the wrong school. Like, that's not funny. But yeah, they picked on me because I was so small when I got to high school. Yeah. But it's a part of it.
I kind of understand where you're coming from, but like I have like the exact like opposite stuff that goes on my school. Like sometimes like you're picked on like if you're like too tall, but like the main like cause of like really being picked on last year is honestly like my channel. Like they were like, oh my god, you create like the most pointless moron type content on the internet. Like, what is your point? And I was honestly picked on like by like a couple.
Oh, they picked on you about your YouTube channel?
Yeah, maybe like 3 or 4. They would always like come in like the morning, like check out, like see if I like post like a new video, check it out, and be like, oh my god, this is so cringe. Oh my god, what the f is this? And then like I'd be like right there, like oh my dogs are barking in the background. Yeah, they'd be like, oh my god, what the f is this? And then like one of them went like as so far as to like create, like one of them like literally went like as so far as to create like their own like little like hate account on my channel. I honestly thought it was funny, but when he admitted it to me, it was like, oh, so that's where all that stuff was coming from. And I was like,
yeah, you should have just told him, man.
Listen, chicken. If you don't have no haters, you ain't doing something right, man. You gotta have.
They gonna hate, bro.
Yeah, usually like around like my channel size is when you start to get like your first like couple of haters, like maybe like 200-300 subscribers. That's when you start to like actually like into like a real.
They let you know you make it,
little haters.
There's gonna be the people that absolutely love your content. There's gonna be the people that watch your content regularly. There's
Yeah.
gonna be people that have just found your content for the first time. There's
Yeah,
gonna be
just
people
let
that
'em
have
know.
mixed feelings about your content. There's gonna be people that absolutely hate your content, and there's gonna be people that absolutely hate your content with a passion.
Just
And
let them know,
the
man.
last
Like,
one was what that moron was. He was like that person like absolutely hated my content with a passion. He
that's
would be
okay.
like, yeah, he would absolutely like say some like awful stuff. But he moved away this year, so I think that
Oh,
like
man, you
so I
moved
don't
away
like
before you could get into him. So what you should have told him was, look, man, right now, you saying you don't like my content because I'm making content about chickens. But in my next semester, when I start to roll out, the rest of my videos is gonna be about your mama. We're gonna start making videos about pigs. Like, yeah, we're gonna start making pig videos.
Yeah, shit like that. The chick, you gotta learn how to get at him, man.
Like, I'm gonna change my name to the pig so we can create videos about your mama so she can feel comfortable in her own skin.
You taking notes, the chicken?
I recently got a thumbs down on my lettuce germination video.
I just
Yeah,
got a thumb down on the
Don't
video.
get thumbs down,
I'm
man.
gonna
I get
shove my
thumbs
don't
down.
worry, it's completely normal to get. Don't worry, it's like completely normal to get thumbs down on your videos, especially like when your video like breaks like 300 views. That's when you're expecting to get like your first one. Like if like I'd say
haven't
I'll
got
tell you
that
something like
many, but I
I'll tell you
got
something
one
like
of my
like to
tomatoes.
dislike ratio is like it's like one of the most like least important things that I focus on it so much. I usually try to keep myself in the 85 to 100% range. Most of my videos are in the 100% range. What was the last video that got a dislike on my channel? Let me check. Raised
Yeah.
chickens in the suburbs by doing this thing got 11 likes in one. So it got so 91.7%, not an awful one. And then after that, it's a couple more. But then like back in like I don't know, I want to say like late May, early May, like May 3rd, that kid just came right to my channel. He was like, okay, I'm just gonna like put on a blindfold, strap on a blindfold, just strap on a blindfold, look at his 2 latest videos, strap on a blindfold, and just like go around the content. I'll go around my channel, just like absolutely like clicking like he basically like memorized where the button was, and he was like just going around my channel going.
Hey, it
And
would be
I think
cool,
he got
man.
like what? I think he got like what? Like maybe like he might have got like a couple of videos, maybe like 5 or 6, and then the next day he got my Sprinkles Enjoys Life video, which is a chicken that unfortunately is no longer with us. We
Yeah.
lost Sprinkles on May 29th because of
Yeah.
her because of her condition, but
Bubble foot, right? She had a bubble foot or something.
yeah.
Mm.
And that kid is still on my channel today. That's where like I want to say like every single dislike I've gotten on this channel is probably from him, except for like some of my older videos. Some of those older videos, I actually like.
Thank you. See, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. He's a very supportive person. So you gotta beat him with kind. Say if he's on your videos all the time, say I appreciate your support. And now you think he support you by coming on your channel talking shit, right? Yo, listen, man. That's how you get rid of him, because now he don't want to support you. Because if he comes up there hating on you, whatever, he's supporting your channel. So don't take it personal. Say, hey, thank you.
In fact, sometimes like when like your videos get like dislikes, that actually is like a key thing. Like sometimes like that's just like, okay, this video is just for that person. It's not like it's gonna like impact your video. Like sometimes like one of my videos, like what was that? The video that like everybody that watched this that's currently watching found my channel with. You remember the Extreme Snow So Deep It Buried My Chickens video?
Yeah.
That video recently started blowing up because that moron left a dislike on that video. It's currently at what? I remember when y'all found it was like at 30 views. It's right now at 824 views, and
Wow.
it currently has 1 versus 54, which means it's like what, like 98.2, which is a pretty decent one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that means that like he's like, that basically means that like, I don't honestly care. But like some of my older videos, I actually went on alts and actually disliked my own videos. The reason was because like I just really wanted to like decrease my average ratio, because it was like 100.1% and stuff like that. That just like really just gives me the impression that this is the most glitchiest hit I've ever seen in my life, and I just don't want to see glitches.
So besides that, like, don't slot yourself into one thing. Like, you're going to high school this year. It's your first year of high school. Talk about that. Just change up things. How it is the first year of high school.
That's what I was finna say, man. Like, I would video as much as I could. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or even talk to your teachers.
Yeah.
Like, I have a YouTube channel, and I want to video the full day, like a full day of my school, like getting up in the morning, going to catch the bus or however you get to school, your homeroom, blah, 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 the whole night, if you could do that. But if not, getting there, going there, maybe the bus ride to school. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can't.
I could probably do like the bus ride, but like this school has like a stupid and like a new like awful technology rule where like you have to like give them like your phone at like the beginning of the day, and
Oh,
that's
why
fine.
like
You can video. I would video all the way till I'm giving them the phone. I video giving them the phone.
Yeah, I ain't lying about that. I video, yep, like that, and I
video picking it back up from them, getting on the school bus, going home, doing my chores at the house, the whole nine, like the day in the life of the chicken.
But now, chicken, I'm giving you some skill sets in, man.
Yeah.
That
and
same
then thinking about like going out to school.
Now you so good at editing, right? The chicken, that guy who keeps effing with you, man. Make a whole video about his monkey ass. Like, just dedicate this. Like, this is one of the unusual videos, and you talk about his ass like he ain't shit. You know, thank you for. Did you take all the snapshot of all his little hater shit that he say? And just make a whole video. You go get footage from like The Office, like little memes and shit, and just put his name on top of them shits, man. Make it all about him
fighting the chicken. I don't know what your hand skills like.
Oh, the guy. Oh, you know the kid. Oh, you know the guy. Oh,
yeah. Homer, don't listen to Homer. I'm gonna have you.
Oh no! Oh, I thought the guy was just a guy that came on Instagram.
No, it's somebody you know. Hey, the chicken. Homer gonna have you videoing in detention.
I almost got detention this year because of something like this absolute moron said to me.
The chicken. I had to stop right now. The guy you say that comes and messes with you on your YouTube is a cat that you know?
He is, yes. He is someone that I know at school, and he is an absolute moron that decided it would be a funny idea to like say a bunch of really offensive things.
The chicken, man. Listen, man, give me about 4 new chickens at the end of the year. I have a couple of brothers come up there and hang his ass up over that damn overpass. What do you want me to do for you, man? You know, like the movies, you be like, if we hear one more flipping thing from you motherfuckers for the chicken, don't let us drive all the way back up here. It's goddamn $5 a gallon of gas.
$5 a gallon.
Yeah. You want the guys with the gang tats? Which one you want? Which one? You want the ones with the cut in the face with the $150 they got from jail? Which one you need?
Oh man, don't listen.
You need the essays with the tattoos on the fucking elbows? What you need?
The chicken, don't listen to him.
I can have some guys up there coming from. Matter of fact, I got some people at Hartford.
You and Homer, both of y'all be on trial. Don't do that. But I think that would be a great idea. Like, like your what you doing today. So Mad Acre Farms just shot a video of like when he got up in the morning, his whole routine of feeding all the farm animals and attending to the homestead and stuff like that. That would be a good video. That'd be some good content because people want to see that. Like people that don't live on homestead, don't have chickens and goats and all these different types of animals, they're interested in that. They want to know what it's like, especially if they're considering, homestead even if they live on the land and they consider buying some animals. You can let them know, see, hey, it's some work in this. You got to get up. You got to go feed the chickens. You got to check for eggs and this and that. You got to make sure that they're water fed. You got to make sure that they're protected, the whole nine. And, whatever else you do on your homestead, that would be a good, I eat that kind of stuff up, bro.
I'm before hands get over. I want to make a public announcement on your channel, bro. Since I know Homeboy's going to probably watch this live later. Listen, homie, I'm in Bridgeport, bro. I got some homies in Hartford, yo. You know the home of the Bloods and the Crippies up there, bro. If the chicken gotta call me because you fucking with him, bro. Don't get mad at your normal high school over there, all right? That ain't the chicken. That's this microphone.
That's microphone. But
don't let the brothers come up in that little 3,500 ass.
Brothers go up in there and get beat up and embarrassed. That'd be Homer. You see some guys that they get beat up.
Oh no, I ain't gonna get beat up. But I ain't gonna get beat up. The sheriff might have to cut the fucking road off to the town.
Hey, but I think you got 26 acres, man. Yeah, man. You got a lot of. I'd definitely be trying to video that creek. Like this dry bed. some kind. I would be going, have your parents go talk to your neighbors and see they can pull that dam loose so y'all can get your water back.
Yeah, get your water.
Checked up on the uploads that I have. Like I have like all the uploads planned for the 28th, and I'm gonna be releasing a farm tour on the 21st, and that's where I'm gonna show stuff like like the land I have, the yards that the chickens are and stuff like that.
Yeah. You're not too far from Homer, but I don't know how. Homer,
he's
you're
about 3 hours from me. He's on the west side of Connecticut. He's up there by Litchfield. What is that? Litchy? Something way up there.
I'm like right like almost next to New York actually. I'm like right there, like right at the border.
He's more up there near New York, up there probably like towards Green, New York. He's almost out. He's almost out Connecticut. He's on the borderline up there on that little corner of that little corner of Connecticut.
Oh, the chicken. You almost in Vermont somewhere, huh?
Vermont, New York, right?
Mhm.
Hello, the chicken.
I've been to Vermont before. It's nice.
No. Where you at? You on the corner. You on the corner of Connecticut. You on like New York, Vermont. You can go either way. Be in both spots.
Yeah, I'm like right there, but I think it's Massachusetts.
I mean, okay, yeah, man.
Oh, he close to Boston. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got some people in Boston, bro. I got some lobsters. I got some Irish. I got some Irish brothers up there.
We eat lobsters. That's cool, man. So when you was talking about it getting cold where you are, I can understand what you're talking about now. Yeah. I probably couldn't do that unless I had to. I've lived in cold environments, but they weren't my choice. To the military, I had to go where they told me. But yeah, I got accustomed to them now. I got accustomed to the cold. Once you live there for a long time.
I lived in the cold my entire life.
Right. So
I mean, like I don't know, what does 50 degrees feel like for your area? Like, does it feel like absolutely awful cold, or does it feel
50 degrees? It's chilly here. 50 degrees, people got on jackets for the most part here.
50 degrees here, we got shorts and tank tops on.
Yeah, people gonna have on jackets at about 50
at this
degrees.
time of the year, at 50 degrees, I'd be wearing t-shirts and long pants. But in the winter, if it's 50 degrees, I'd be wearing t-shirts and shorts.
That's what I'm telling you. Yeah, 50 degrees. When I hear y'all be like, it's cold.
See, 50 degrees is not cold to me. Like, that'd be a perfect day for hunting for me. Like 50, that's it. I love that because that's perfect. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to have on all that stuff. In the wintertime, normally when I'm hunting, it's like in the 30s, like that, maybe in the 40s. But it's cold. It may not sound like that, but it's cold when you're hanging on the side of a tree about 25 feet up.
In the New England, you ain't got to be in no damn tree.
35 degrees.
Y'all, this shit, it freeze to death.
You don't have nothing to protect you, so I'm just a little icicle up there waiting for something Bambi to walk by. But,
trying to look like a frozen pudding pop.
Yeah, I look like a chocolate frozen pudding pop. Look like I'm about to make a Bill Cosby commercial. But I'll be scared to eat it if Bill gave it to me because I ain't no telling what's in that Jello pudding pop.
It's cold
anyway in Georgia at 55 degrees. Now North Georgia,
they get snow up there, right? Like sometimes they get snow up there in North Georgia.
It's colder in North Georgia than it is like where I'm at. Like in the wintertime, it's way colder. Like they get snow way, a whole lot more than we do. Like a lot of times it's snowing up there. We'll never see the snow,
But they temperature do drop because I was in the southern Georgia.
But the temperatures get cold in Georgia. A lot of people are surprised. Like Shelby's from New Jersey, and a lot of people come down here. They be surprised because they thinking Georgia's it's cold. It get cold. Now the further south you go in Georgia, if you go down there where Broke Farmer's at, he's down below.
Go back where I'm at.
You go down where Black's Tropical, they're in Savannah. It's warmer down there, but where I'm at, it ain't that warm in the wintertime. You probably got maybe a 10 degrees difference in where Broke is and probably 20 20 degrees different than where Black's Tropical is.
I had to go get comforters, man. I built the house down there. It got cold.
It get cold.
Crap. I thought the same thing. I said, "Oh, we in South Georgia. I'm over here in Dawson, Lumpkin County, not too far from Columbus. I'm thinking I'm close to Albany, Georgia, and I'm sitting like, Panama City. We like not that far from Florida, man. Listen, that temperature went down to in the 30s, bro, down there. I was like, holy. Me and my dog was spooning.
Yeah, she and the dog. Cheryl Farner said she live in Middle Georgia, but she's from Chicago, and it's not cold for her, but yeah, it's cold for me. Yeah, it gets cold in winter time for me now. I lived out west. I lived in the Midwest, in Oklahoma, and believe it or not, it gets cold as a bad word in Oklahoma, because those that same wind that runs through Chicago and all that stuff that comes from Canada runs through Oklahoma, and the difference is Oklahoma's flat, so you ain't got nothing stopping the wind. You know what I'm saying?
Damn sure ain't.
It's biting, man. It's biting out there. Yeah, it's cold. And then the weather is crazy because in the spring tornadoes, it's Tornado Alley. In the fall tornadoes, it's nothing in the spring to be a beautiful day. You know what I'm saying? You out there like, oh man, it's nice. And then you look back to the west and it's black.
I have literally never been in a tornado my entire life. I don't live anywhere near
Tornado
Alley, and I don't need to live anywhere near Tornado.
No, you don't want to do it, man.
The only time I've been like really close to experiencing a tornado was like when there was a tornado up on my street before I even lived here.
Yeah.
Back in like 2000. I don't remember what that year was, but it was a while ago. There was like a tornado on my street. It was very weak. It was like an F0.
Be right back, guys. I gotta put air in the tire. Hold on. Be right back.
Yeah. It was a weak tornado. Yeah.
It was very weak. It didn't like cause like it didn't cause like too much damage. Like maybe it like shook the houses. Maybe it caused some roof shingles to fly off. The worst wind I've ever seen here was probably when we got a hurricane back in 2020. I don't know if y'all down in Georgia got it, but I know y'all up in North Carolina did. It was like
hurricane.
They got. That hurricane back in like I want to say early August of 2020. We lost power for 8 days up here. No electricity. It got so bad like I had to shut off my phone for like most of the time because it was at 3%. That's what happens when like you don't charge your phone before a power outage. It's awful. And during that storm, there was like a bad word load of tornadoes afterward. There was like almost like a dozen tornadoes like in like New Jersey, New York.
Yeah. What happens? So a lot of people don't realize Georgia has 130 miles of coastland, of the Atlantic Ocean. 130 miles of coastland. So when tornadoes hit and they slam into Florida and work their way up through Georgia, North Carolina, and South Carolina, North Carolina, we get touched too because like I said, we got 130 miles of coastland. So that's a lot of coast for a hurricane to run up. And then once they hit ground and kind of come inland, we get all of the effects of it. We get the wind, we get the rain, the thunderstorms, the hail, the wind damage, and all the foolishness that come along with hurricanes. Even though we're far away from the coast, we still get it.
I remember we were supposed to get like the mother of all storms last year. It was like a hurricane we were about to experience. And like I literally got my camera ready, expecting it to literally be like the biggest storm of my entire career. I was expecting the whole roof of this house to just fly right off of the house. And I don't know, it's supposed to be like a Category 2 hurricane. They were saying 74 to 110 mile per hour winds. It was like the most bust. I even have that video up on my channel. I might as well link it in the chat, but like my voice sounded awful back then. This was like August 2021. So that was a while ago, but that was But I was honestly expecting more out of that.
We're going right back into it's hurricane season now. Suzette says they had a tornado about a mile away. Saw the video online. Scary stuff. Tornadoes are actually quite uncommon. Yeah. Some areas, yeah. We get the all the winds and rains and thunder and hail here in Atlanta from the thunderstorm. I mean, from hurricanes. Yeah, yeah. But we're in that season, so everybody get ready to buckle down because we know it's coming this time of year. Yeah, that's for
We've
sure.
never yet gotten like any like we've only had like 3 hurricanes this year, and none of them have even like hit hurricanes. So I don't know if the season's just gonna be like an absolute like bust or something like that. But yeah, this season's been pretty quiet. I'm hoping for a storm so we can get some rain over here in New England. But I remember that storm back in 2020. We were in a bad drought back in 2020. Instead of getting the rain that we wish we were gonna get, we sometimes got like 5, 6 inches of rain. Instead, we got like a quarter of an inch of rain. Did absolutely nothing. Like maybe like got like the grass wet. Maybe it caused a couple puddles. And then like the wind, it was so awful. Like it was like blowing down trees left and right. Like there would be trees flying everywhere. There was like 2 inches of debris on the road. It was like 70-mile-per-hour winds out here. It was crazy as hell over here. But like as soon as
Yeah,
the storm was done, it was like. But as soon as it came through, it was here and out in like 45 minutes. It was just moving too fast to actually cause anything bad. There's like
right.
absolutely no flooding. There's like absolutely
Well,
nothing that was really too special about the storm. It's just like
well, that's a good thing, man. You know, to have the prepare for the worst, and if you don't get it, then knock on wood that it either passed you by or dissipated before it got to you. So that's a good thing because nobody, some people like, especially in New Orleans and um, South Texas and Southern Alabama and Mississippi and Florida, they get tore up every year, uh,
mhm.
every year, and it doesn't take much from New Orleans because they're below sea level, so it don't take much. Yeah,
It's just like they get hit like every year by a hurricane down there. Like I remember back in 2020, the western part of the state got hit by 150-mile-per-hour winds, and then
yeah,
last year the eastern part of the state got hit with 150-mile-per-hour winds.
yeah,
And the worst part is like the east part of the state is more like underwater than like the west part of the state. So it's just gonna so like the bigger deal would be like when the storm passes through cities like New Orleans and other like local cities, rather than like cities such as like Lake Charles and whatever other cities they have over there out in the west.
yeah.
It's like it's honestly like the bigger deal out there in like the the east rather than the west, because like out in like the east they're like below sea level, and it's just gonna like cause like so much flooding.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just gonna cause like too much damage out there.
yeah. I just about every time, not every time I've been in New Orleans, but just about every time we don't have some kind of rain, and when it rains there, I'm talking about just a simple downpour. Normally, I'm in the French quarters, and a simple downpour, it floods. Like the roads, the rain can come down like real hard right quick, and the roads are flooded. It's like they have a terrible system of removing the water. Like,
Yeah, I remember like last year, like not like it was not really like this. It was here in our own property, but like last year, like we had like a thunderstorm come through. They were saying it was just gonna rain, like maybe like less than a tenth of an inch of rain, but it stuck over here, stalled out, I guess, for like maybe like 2 hours. We got like 8 inches of rain out of this. It's like 2 hours,
wow.
and there was like we have like this gravel driveway that we poured over there since like we built like
Mhm.
a shed out there, and we wanted access to it. So what we did, so what happened after the storm was like this rain just like it's like went off like the field, like just like usually it's never done this before, but it was like a waterfall just coming right out of the field. It completely just like decimated our driveway. Like there was gravel everywhere for like the next 3 weeks before we finally got around to cleaning that all up. It was like just like a bunch of like gravel everywhere. It's just awful.
So you're not planting anything for the fall because you're saying that you got some beets. What's that? Red cabbage, red acre cabbage.
That's what we're gonna plant out.
Yeah.
I moved some plants. I cleaned out the one of the raised beds.
We
Mm.
might do
Stuff-
an
stuff-
indoor garden this year. We might do an indoor garden this year, but I don't know. I'm hopefully gonna be dropping a video about indoor gardening in like 3 days or so. So
Okay.
yeah, I attempted to do an indoor garden last year, and I even like filmed like a video on it, anticipating it to grow. But like what happened was like we put it in like the wrong location, and unfortunately, the plant like we had like 3 or 4 plants come up. One of them was like we had like a zucchini come up, we had a cucumber come up, and then we had one of those and we had a broccoli come up. and we were like almost, and they were doing pretty good for like maybe like 3 or 4 weeks until they just like until the day started getting shorter, and then it just like and then just like started dying, and we
Oh
were
man.
just sad. Welcome to the chat, Empty Homestead. Hope you're having a
Hey,
good day.
Empty Homestead, thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate
you.
We try and get the chicken up, young man over here knows a lot of stuff, and we
Yeah,
try
I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers. So that way, like I can like get access to like, community tabs. That way I can promote y'all's videos, and then y'all can get like
we
new
gonna promote
subscribers.
you, man. You gotta let me know when you go live. Email me, man. Let me know when you go live.
I go live on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I'll go live every other Sunday at like around this time, so like 3, 4
So
o'clock.
email me the time. So when I go live on Fridays and when I pop up there, I'll talk about it. Say, hey, let's check them out. Let's get them up to 500. But last year, all of us, man, we need to get you there, brother.
Yeah, because right now I just see you at 2. What are you? 218.
Make that happen, man.
218. Yeah.
Yeah. So well, we're gonna have to still give a disclaimer. Right now he's going through withdrawal of cursing. So
Yeah.
Great guy.
I'm pretty good with editing, so I can probably like make sure like I edit it out. but, like,
Just give a damn disclaimer like me. You get what you get with the chicken now, but the chicken.
Yeah. I mean, whatever you do, be yourself.
Yeah.
And just if it's whatever it is, if you think it's inappropriate, kind of curve it, but
yeah,
be yourself and be like me. It took me still. I'm not that comfortable shooting videos, man.
I'm really not. Like the words that I like leave out are like really like lighter curse words like hell, damn, ass, words like that. Those are like the words I'm gonna like leave those words out of the editing. Like they're not like awful words. I'm not really gonna offend too many people, but like when you say like F uck, or should I say duck, and then you have S hit and like other words like that, then like you're gonna have stuff like that. And some people, for some reason, like I don't know why, but like for some reason, like I don't know why, like sometimes like the word moron is censored out, and I don't even know why. I use that word like every day. Sort of
moron.
Well, moron isn't even like a terrible.
When I was working, I walked into some every day. Morons.
I ain't gonna say what I used to call the Mormon.
Yeah. That's my internet version.
Like, here come the Morons. That was my younger days. They used to say that when they used to ride the bicycles with the white shirt, black trousers. Like, here come the Morons. The Mormons.
You're welcome, MT. Yeah.
But but just be yourself, and if you want to put a disclaimer, because like I said, if you want to put a disclaimer because you're good at editing, put a disclaimer like some words might offend some people, so watch at your own risk. That'll be funny. Hands of dirt. My daughters, we like this. My rabbit died. We up there, straight up.
Man, that was the coolest video.
I still have yet
to taps. Then he played taps.
I still have yet
to get a little clear out the corner of my eye.
I still have yet to bury my chicken Sprinkles. We got her ashes like back in like early June, and we still haven't yet buried her because I'm still looking for a great place to bury her, and I just still haven't like yet found a place.
Like Hands of Dirt said, bury under one of them fruit trees, an apple tree, because Hands of Dirt was talking about that on his live about a company now is taking your ashes and put it in ground under a tree.
Bury people up on the trees,
So that's what I did with my rabbit. I put her under the tree. We know that her nourishment is going to go back into the farm. We are all soldiers on my property. I don't know about everybody else. Some people got meat on their property, but mine is we all soldiers. We all have a purpose here. Now her purpose is to refurnish that dwarf apple tree. So she came in and she's going to repurpose herself in nutrient. I got it. Everything gets repurposed. It down to the weed plant, the clippings I'm doing right now with my marijuana. It goes into the compost pile. All the bag vegetables like you talking about goes to the chickens. I got 2 pumpkins. I'm gonna bust them open and feed them my chicken. The cucumbers that I got to me, I'm gonna split them open, give it to my chicken. Everything gets repurposed on us. Well, everything has a purpose.
And that's one thing.
We have like a large compost pile like out in our back, like out the back, and we like go out like the chicken poop. We clean out like all their shavings, and we get rid of all the chicken crap out of there, and we just throw in like the compost. It's a great way to like get like soil for like your next like garden season.
That'll have your garden jumping.
Yeah, but like right now, if I don't know if I dropped the video. Maybe I dropped so damn many videos. I dropped the video. I just did the sand and the chicken run. The
Oh yeah,
leftover sand I had from the pool. I took the leftover sand, which probably was 1.5 yards left. Went out there and threw that in the chicken cook. I was getting tired of when it rains. Like up here, it rains a lot. I was tired of walking in. That's why I had muddy boots and stuff. Like because you go up in there, you got chicken poop, chicken piss, and then you got rain, mud. Then I had to clean the eggs. The eggs, they'll come back and lay an egg, and it's mud and poop on the chicken egg. So I went out there and put the sand out there.
I can just smell that now. Smell like feet.
Smell like chickens. So and that it calms down, and then it helps me. The sand has a dual purpose on that situation. I have not a dual purpose, I have a triple purpose, because if something is digging under, right?
Yeah.
The sand's what's going to do. It's going to go right in. So the hole, if something's digging, like a mice or a rat, whatever, something, a varmint, comes up, the sand's going to sink in. So it's going to let you know that you got a predator that's trying to get in. Because soon you go like this, sand's going to fall in the hole. And either hopefully it deter him to coming up, because he realized sand's going to keep coming down, the sand coming down, sand comes down. And then when you go check your run, you're going to actually see where the sand then went down the ground. So that means something's digging in your run if you don't have mesh wire under it or something.
Yeah. I haven't given up on I really wanted to get birds this year. Got caught up with a lot, man. I got so behind on my garden.
But hands, I'm gonna tell you what you do. So I don't want you to fail as a chicken owner.
I'm not gonna fail as a chicken, man. I got 2 chicken gurus.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna tell you what to do. If you're not ready to pull the trigger on that, start building. Start getting you some 2x4s, whatever, and just build. Build the run. Make sure you put hard cloth wire under that run. So build the bottom, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead, staple it. Whatever you want to do, screw it together. Flip that bitch over. Flip it over like a shifter. Yeah, and you ain't got to worry about nothing coming from under there, or
That's the plan. That was the plan. Because I watched a bunch of videos and they were putting the wire out this far away from it and to keep the predators. But I'm like, I want to have a mesh up under mine, and I probably put. This is my thought now. If I put the mesh up on it, I'll put some linoleum that fit right over top of that, and throw my straw and
you gotta do that.
That way it'll be easier to clean out.
Hold up, I'm gonna show you a simple plan for that, bro. Okay. Oh, this is my daughter's. Oh, I messed it. Okay, here you go. Well, I got a pencil. Let me show you the simple classic how to make a chicken run. It depends on what you want. God doggone it, where a pen at? Like
because I got several drawn out. I'll be over here drawing.
Oh, I do it all the time. Right. Let me show you. The bottom of it. You start with the bottom. So say, I don't know how many chickens you say you go by 16. 16 by 16, right?
Yeah, I'm not making it that
big by 16, right? It's gonna look like this. Oh shit, it's gonna look like this, right?
Yeah,
that's your bottom. Now, before you do any going up, you put the mesh because it's gonna be so much easier to run that hard cloth wire across
before it get heavy.
No, it's not gonna be heavy. It's not gonna be heavy.
I'm gonna use a lawn timber.
There you go. Nah, hard cloth wire, right? Yeah. Now it's gonna look like that. Now you take yourself. Put that bitch back over where you want to put it. Flip it over. 16 by 60. Just flip it over. Then you build. Then you put the lag bolts in, get your posts, and then you go from there. And then you ain't never got to worry about nothing coming from under. Not even the snake. And it's easy. It's easy instead of doing all that other extra shit you talking about.
No. When I put the wire mesh up under it, on the inside of it, I'm going to run the linoleum on the inside of it. So,
you talking about the coop? You talking about the coop itself?
Inside the coop.
Oh, I was talking about the run.
Yeah. So when the birds come out and they scratching and all that, they'll be on top of that linoleum, and it'll still have a mesh up under it, so nothing can come in. But I want to be able to clean it out pretty quickly, and by having the wood chips or straw or whatever you got, I can sweep it out easier.
What's better than linoleum? What's better than New York? What do you want to call it?
Linoleum or vinyl, whatever.
Go ahead and find Home Depot, Lowe's when they got one of them discontinued damn boxes of cheap towels, them 12 by 12 towels. You don't
Yeah.
care what color it is. It could be the most ugly ass color you want, because all you're gonna do is lay that towel down, so you ain't got to worry about them tearing up the knolling with their claws. You know, when they scratching, because eventually it's going to wear out. But if you get a cheap box of 12 by 12 towels, sometimes you can get it for $30. They are discontinued. Trying to get rid of it, man. You just go ahead, put some glue. Go get you the little glue trowel and glue that shit down. Get you some cheap pre-grout, because they already got a pre-mixed grout.
Yeah.
Slide it down, grout there, then throw you some litter over it. Boom. You ain't never got to worry about that chicken coop bottom no more.
Yeah. What's going on, Mona?
Hey, Mona,
and more.
what's going on? Thank you so much for slumping in, Mona. Yep.
Mona Lisa.
Yeah, that's Texas. The chicken, Texas.
See, y'all got full-grown chicken coops. I ain't gonna have that. I'm gonna have the Walmart discount chef chicken coop.
Nah, man, nah.
My chicken coop. Nah, I'm building it. It's gonna be,
bro. I'm gonna tell you, buy that shit from $400, $300 one. By
I'm
a
building.
year and a half, it'll rot out on you. It'll rot
I'm
out.
not buying those. I'm building mine.
Oh, I thought you said you was gonna get one of them Walmart joints.
No. I said it's y'all got the Taj Mahal. What I'm saying is when I'm building, you know, microfarm chicken coop got air conditioning, heat. Motherfucker got elevator. The chicken got an elevator.
Shit, the chicken got wheels. Shit, the chicken got wheels.
Yeah, we have like wheeled chicken coops. Yeah, we use like wheels for our chicken coops.
Oh, you talking
That
about
way
the,
we can like hook them up like the tractors, and then, like, then we can move them slick.
Hands dirt. Dad could come home and say, "Pack your shit." They just hooked the damn chicken coop right in the back of the truck.
Yeah, drag them.
Drag
I
it.
plan on making it 8 by 5 because I'm not gonna have that many birds, but I want it 8 feet long, 5 feet wide.
Yes,
it's gonna be 6 feet in the front, going with a slant on it, going back up to either 7 or 8 feet on the backside. Because all of the timbers I got are 8 feet long, and I say 5 feet wide is wide enough for like 6 birds. That's plenty wide. 8 feet long.
Then if you got 8 by, so that's great, because you can do an 8 by 16. Because now, because you got the board, it's gonna be 8 feet by itself, right? Then you take 2 of the 8 boards and make 16 feet. They come back 8. So if you already got the wood, you just need to. Well,
I already got the wood. I did a video. I don't know if it was last year, year before last. I caught that lawn timber on sale at Walmart for like $1 or something, whatever I got it for, and I bought like 20 of them. You know what I'm saying? I just threw them over here, and then when I was thinking about building my coop last year, I said, "Man, I can use this wood because wood." I'm like, wood is high as shit, and then this stuff is already it's already treated.
Yeah,
and it's heavy. Yeah, so I went and bought the I don't know what kind of metal it's made out of, but the screws are like 4 or 5 inches long. They don't use the cross, they don't use a Phillip, they got a little star wrench little thing that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? You can't use a Phillip, and I like that because I know that when I put the pressure on, it's gonna run them all the way in, they're not gonna strip. So I've already did the design 100 times, 100 different ways. I looked at a bunch of different coops. I looked at some people with some tractor coops. I looked at buying some coops. I looked at all that. Because Mark Farmer, years ago, my kids Khalil probably was like 12 or 13. We was building the coop back here.
Oh.
Yeah, we was building the coop. I spent a lot of money. I'm talking about wasted money.
Oh, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. When you build your own stuff, I mean, if you don't use reclaimed wood like MT Heritage was saying, MT Homestead was saying, if you don't use reclaimed, your niche of a real chicken coop can cost you. That my chicken run was like $300.
Yeah, and this was before wood got to be ridiculous when I was building this, and it was still high because I was buying all them 4x8s. Plywood, I bought all kind. I was building a Taj Mahal. You know what I'm saying? I really was, and it was something me and my kids are doing on the weekend. And then we just got away from it. Got started, ripping and running and doing all these different things.
Hey, G Mama Groves, going on? We trying to get the chicken and get people over here. We trying to get them, work them up to 500. So I'll be shouting them out probably all week long when I'm on people's lives. And Hands Dirt probably, give them a shout out on Wind Down Wednesday. Yeah,
thank you, man.
500.
Yeah, we're gonna get the chicken up in here.
Yeah. And then the chicken.
I'm gonna have to start, the between Homer and the chicken and this other lady, I'm gonna have to, once I get my birds, be calling. I already know which birds I want and ones I don't want. I want the black astrolops or the buff Orringtons. Either one of those.
Yeah, we have buff Orpingtons, but we don't have Australorps. But one thing I do know about Australorps is that they're really good for like scaring stuff like shit, hawks away. And the reason like they're good is like they're like big birds, like blackbirds, and hawks like natural enemies like crows. They're always like scared of them, and that's why a black Australorp would be definitely a great choice for you. I agree with that.
Yeah, I want them because they can either be egg layers, and if they ain't laying no eggs, they're gonna be bait.
We're thinking about doing meat chickens out here. We're thinking about doing meat chickens, but
Either you're gonna lay some eggs.
You're gonna become a meal.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we ain't finna sit around and be feeding you getting all fat and they put out no eggs. Now we're gonna give you a chance, like, okay, she a little slow. We're gonna let her get her another few weeks because it's been 26 weeks or 3 months or whatever. It's been 2 years and she ain't laid no eggs.
Oh, no, you waited too long. 2 years.
No, I'm joking. Thanksgiving is around the corner. I'll be looking at that chicken like, Thanksgiving around the corner. Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of having turkey, we have prime rib. It's better than turkey.
Yeah, I'll put you in the smoker. You know what? Let one of my partners, he fried chickens. Let him, he fried turkeys. Let him deep fry a whole chicken. Yeah.
Boy, that's not bad to do, man.
Yeah, deep fry.
I ain't gonna use one of mine. I'll probably just go to the supermarket and turkey chicken and do that. Yeah, I might do it.
That probably really good, man.
Batter it up with some like that liquid, like soap.
I got the big needles. I be shooting them up.
And then you just dip that chicken in some type of batter, right? Like cornstarch batter, like a.
You want to batter them? I wasn't gonna batter. I'm just gonna fry them like you fry a turkey. You season them on the inside. I got the.
That'd be a good video.
What you call them things? I might do that.
Injections.
Yeah, the injectors. I got like a couple of them, and sometimes I make up my own marinade. Then I do buy their marinades too. But sometimes I make up my own marinades.
Inject it with some Scotch bonnet juice and
all that good stuff. It's funny. I like when I inject them because they swell up like the arms. They like.
But now when you inject it with that liquid, now you gotta be careful. Now injecting with that liquid.
Yeah,
I think we hit that peanut oil. Goddamn.
I think it'll be fine. The problem, because we inject the turkeys too now. The problem with people with all this popping and all that, they be trying to fry frozen turkeys. That's what start all these fires, Homer. People have a turkey, frozen turkeys, trying to put them inside this thing. And, and when they hit that grease and that water,
right back up on him, man.
Yeah.
One guy, I know he lost his whole chest skin. That shit came back up like a volcano. So,
Z-Mama said her cousin injects me. Yeah, I inject mine too. Even when I put them in my smoker, like when I smoke my turkeys, I inject the crap out of them. Garlic butter, herbs, Cajun, but all that I inject them really good.
So besides you being on 26 acre the chicken, so y'all most like your family don't eat meat. Like I'm surprised you don't have other like livestock, or did y'all just get to the
we would have more livestock if it wasn't for that damn horse nettle up there. It's like so toxic that like if like an animal eat it, it's literally gonna kill them. So we need to like eradicate it. Then we need to like get started with like the building. Then we're gonna get like beef cows and pigs and all that fancy shit.
What was y'all worried about eating? What was something? What you said was up there?
Horse nettle. It's an absolutely awful plant. It'll like kill like animals.
Horse nettle.
Oh.
We were harvesting some hay up here like about a week ago or so, and those damn horse nettle, like they got into the hay, and that rendered the whole thing completely useless. Like there's no point in having that shit around anymore.
Oh, y'all gonna have to go get that damn industrial kill all.
Y'all got to kill it.
We're still looking for the correct pesticide to get rid of it, but instead we're just selling. We're giving away hay to. We already gave away all the hay to the person who gave it just for like their shooting range, since that's like the only other good purpose for like hay bales. Same thing happened the other year, like last year we were doing hay. We got like 10 or 11 bales, and then the whole everything went to shit when, like, you know that.
Wow.
Wow. So
Man, had
Mountain
26 acres
Homestead,
and got all that stuff. I ain't gonna lie, I'd have went out there with a blowtorch. You thought I worked for? I'd been in World War II with a flamethrower. I'd have
So
went
he
to one
got-
of the surplus places and got a flamethrower.
yeah, do a controlled burn.
Yeah,
That's the only thing I could think about. But my man said he got a 40-pound turkey.
wow.
He hadn't processed them yet because he can't find bags big enough.
What's
to sell
called
them bags.
it's called cut and divide.
He want a whole turkey up there. He ain't trying to cut him in half.
We gonna cook that turkey in? There's no pan to cook it. You gotta what? There's a smoker that can hold it. Yeah, smokers that can hold
You're
it.
gonna have to be a big smoker. Like that wouldn't fit in my smoker. I had one so big, it was about 30-something pounder. I barely got him in my, my master built. I barely got that joker in there, man. I had to take all the racks out except for the one that it was on. That it was that big.
Yeah, man. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, 40-pound turkey, that's a lot of turkey sausage and turkey patties,
Oh
man.
turkey meat,
Ground turkey.
turkey sandwiches.
Yeah.
I love me a good old turkey sandwich.
I ain't gonna lie, I'd have processed and cut that breast in half. I'd have been better than Boar's Head. I'd have had the whole joint, processed, flash, whatever they call it, flash freeze it, whatever.
Yeah.
Vacuum sealed it. And that turkey breast gotta be awesome. It's gotta be just big as Stacey's head right there. Because it's 40 pounds. You talking about, what the breasts that come off a 40-pound turkey?
Yeah, it's gonna be
Gotta be
big.
at least a 40
Hey, man, why you gotta use my head as an analogy? I mean,
it look just like one of them Boar's Head turkey. You ever see the Boar's Head turkey, the whole breast when they cut the?
Yeah.
It look just like that shape.
Yeah.
And it's brown, just like you, that brown smoke ring. Oh, G-Mal go, wow.
Why I gotta be the turkey comparison?
So the chicken, you ready for high school, man? You ready to go do this, man?
Sort of like I still have another fucking packet left to do at this point. Like it's like I still have like a shitload of work to do, but like it's honestly just gonna hopefully it's not gonna be too long. I'm already done with like that book thick packet of like maths and stuff like that. I just need to go on to like your normal like summer math pack and
that's so funny because my girls got the same package. Like they give this summer package, right? And that's maybe a Connecticut thing. I don't know if anybody else state does that. Yeah, they get a package where they do it in the summertime so they can prepare for the next grade when they come in. So they
they do that in our town too. They do it
that here too. My girls got it right now. Probably tomorrow they be starting their package because they got 2 weeks before school starts.
My school doesn't start until September 1st, so I still have like a couple more weeks.
We August 30th, so you only but a day difference.
Yeah.
So August 30th is their first day, but they didn't do their summer package. I ain't gonna lie. All the next 2 weeks they be doing a summer package.
That's like the same for me. I'm like a last moment person. I'm like, oh shit, I need to get this done like right now.
Yeah, because they, I mean, I don't know if anybody else have that steak problem. Yeah, they know you didn't do your summer package because some of that stuff in the summer package is when you get to the teacher. Yeah, they be like, you ain't did shit, did you?
It's the prep you.
Yeah, because right there, if you did the summer package, when Mr. Stacy Hands on the Dirt come into class, you're supposed to know some of the shit he's talking about because if you did your summer package, that's why they know that you didn't do it unless you was a new, a kid that came new to the town. You ain't gonna have a summer package, but the kid that was already there should know.
I remember I moved into this town. Like I remember school was gonna start in this was back in 2018. So this was like the 30th of August, and they still made me do the fucking summer packet that year. And I was like, and when I was doing the summer packet, like I remember like moving into this house, and like a day later I got like sick. I don't know what the fuck. I had something like I was like I don't know if it was a cold or just like something like wrong with like maybe like the dust mites or some shit in this house.
Okay.
I had like something that was wrong with me, and I almost missed the first day of school. But I still managed to get my summer packet done that year. I remember like I like completely just like ignored my other school's summer packet. I'm like, no, fuck this. I'm just gonna do my current summer math pack.
Hey y'all, I got to step down, but we gonna get with you the chicken. I appreciate you letting me come on.
All
right.
Have a good day, man.
All right, y'all. All right, Han. Yeah, man, but it's good, man.
Yeah.
That
just
you get
quickly,
to
just like a quick little announcement. Like I'm doing actually like a collaboration video for like what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like take like I'm gonna have y'all like submit like in like a 2 or 3 minute clip of your like how your experience with, like gardening has been, like how your experience with chickens has been, and you're gonna submit it to like my I'm gonna put my email that I
All
use
right.
for submissions in the
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah,
And
now there it goes, man. Like if you're gonna do an email, just do an email just for your channel, so all the crazy crap doesn't come and flood your other email situations.
yeah, that's what I have. You can also, if people that like don't watch the stream are watching like the replay of this and somehow they made it like an hour into the stream, which is
Mhm.
like if they like, make it like an hour into the stream or some shit like that, and then what will happen is like you can just like go to my channel and like you can like go to like my channel, you go to like my about section, you click view email address, you have to. For me, I can just click it easily, but for other people, they have to fill out this fucking moronic I'm not a robot bullshit. It's like the most
Yeah.
annoying thing. I was so close to actually saying something else to describe that, and I don't know if I could even use that word.
All right. Cool, man. But
I mean,
it's all
I mean, I could use that word. I just rather not use it on stream. Like, I'll use like maybe like moderate language, like fuck, shit, and other words like that, but like not like extreme profanity like that. Like I'll
yeah,
use like moderate language that like we can all just like get like a good laugh out of.
yeah. But it's great, man. Like I said, you're inspiration to a lot of people. But a lot of people like you got to understand. Like a lot of the older people, even though they say you're young, but a lot of people are they're cussing. That's what they're like. Oh, the young man be cussing. What the hell is this? Oh, it's one of my customers for chicken eggs. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? How many? Yeah, I got it. I said, where you at? All right, so I'm on a live. Give me 3 minutes. Give me 4 minutes because I think I'm on a live with a young man here. So I more likely might end at 2 hours of he only got 3 more minutes before he cleared 2 hours of his live. Yeah, and I'll go out and collect the eggs out the chicken coop and I'll just give them to. All right. Oh yeah. No, I told the lady, give me 3 minutes. I get out there and give her some eggs. She needs some eggs. Yeah,
I can only do the stream until about like 7 o'clock anyway, since like after 7 o'clock I have like shit to do. Like I have to like deal with like
yeah, because you're
family.
almost up to 2 hours right now. Yeah, 1:57. So I was saying, give me like 2-3 minutes so you can at least hit the 2 hour mark on this live, unless you want to continue on your own. But it's cool, man.
Yeah, I'll just hit the 2 hour mark and then end the stream. But yeah, y'all can like submit like your collaboration shit to my email.
Yo, hit me up. My email is microfarmer4, family of 4 at gmail.com is the easiest damn thing that anybody can know. It ain't like 88868. Mine is microfarmer, mom, dad, and 2 daughters at gmail.com, bro.
Mine is thechicken868 at gmail.com. The reason why I put 868 is because that was like the only number I could literally find that wasn't already fucking taken. You have no idea. Like I remember like I was like
they be jacking because I be coming up with the weirdest names, right? Just I be throwing random stuff up there and they be like taking all right. I think they lying. I remember like they have certain type of emails. I be making the dumbest but emails and they be like taking all right. I'm like, so even domains.
I remember like back in like my old channel days, like I want to say like March 2021. Y'all weren't here. I had like fucking 6 or 7 subscribers back then. Like I really wanted to like whenever you'd search up the chicken, you just find some random ass gaming channel, and that was just really not like. I mean, back then, like I actually used to have like a shitload of gaming videos on this channel, but I recently unlisted them since like not the content I do anymore. But like you know what? Like I did those videos, and then I really wanted to like rank first whenever you search up the chicken. Obviously now you can just search up the chicken. I'm like the most subscribed to chicken on YouTube at this point.
There you go.
Maybe I'll in the future. But then like back then I literally experimented by changing my channel name like 20 times, like different variations. Like I put make some special characters in my name. I did I put an exclamation mark, but that shit didn't still like rank me. So I just left my current name. My original channel was literally not even supposed to be the chicken. It was literally supposed to be, I think it was like fucking Pine Needles was supposed to be my original name. But then last second, like on January 20th, 2021, last second, I even got the picture of the pine tree that I wanted to use for my profile picture. Yeah. But then I don't remember anything. I don't remember anything. So I just came up with a random ass name on the spot, the chicken, and then I like upload a profile picture.
Well, the chicken is awesome because the chicken is awesome because you know what? Because you can you know, if you really want to like everybody else change the name, you might say the bad chicken. You know what I mean? Like the bad chicken. Like
Yeah.
so, like Bad Robot. Remember Bad Robot? You can go Bad Chicken. Like remember
Yeah.
that? Oh man, Adult Swim. I don't know if you watch it. Those it's a Bad Robot. And they got the little robot head that runs across the screen. Bad Robot. It's a movie company, I believe. Bad Robot. Oh, what the light? The light is messing with my joint. Yeah, the light. Going. See now the light's going to the West Coast. It's going over there to California, and that's when it comes in. The light's coming in the room. Yeah. So yeah, the chicken. All right, let me go take care of this customer. Give her eggs. She
All
just
right.
got out of church, and I told her give me 3 minutes. Hey, chicken.
luck.
Email me and email me your time that you go live so I can promote that, yo.
All
Take
right.
care, brother. Stay
care.
stay out there. Stay grinding, bro. Grind and be
All right.
yourself. Stay only be yourself. All right, y'all. Thanks everybody coming. Grow Mom, G Mama, MT Homestead, Miss Cheryl. Thank y'all for coming in. And who else was in here? I saw somebody else was in here. If they still Shipton, Mona. Thank y'all for coming in and sharing the love. And I believe it was Suzanne E. Gauntlet or Gootlet and OCD Chick and everybody Hands of Dirt. Thank you for letting me know the chicken was on because I was out trimming my plants. So y'all take care. God bless y'all. Stay safe.
Bye, y'all.
All right.